the Papa Meat video on the Pokemon Scalpers.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming and sitting down because today we are talking about Pokemon cards. You know, we have done a video on trading card games and the rise of collectors, and you know, we talked about the game. But over the last couple years, trading card games have blown up in popularity. Not that they were ever really unpopular, but it's possible that this may not be a good thing. I mean, sure, we all want games we enjoy to be
I'm just in pain on this. That sucks, man. I hope you feel better soon.
Back into improving the experience, right? Well, sadly, this couldn't be farther from the truth, especially
damn.
Focus on today. Pokemon cards. It seems like the wrong groups of people have found their way into the community.
I hate. Is that fucking Logan Paul? Fuck you. Seriously?
It's causing a lot of problems. Because of this, the game has gone from an exciting child's activity to all-out war. So let's talk about the dark
God, I don't think I've ever gotten. I haven't collected Pokemon. I haven't collected Pokemon cards in a while.
First, we have to ask ourselves, what exactly is the problem? Which, if you haven't been on any social media, you may have never seen it, but chances are you've seen people fighting in Targets. You've seen
why
physical violence, people running through stores to grab stocks. It's an all-out blood war.
That's kind of cringe, though. That's kind of cringe, though. Like, that is kind of cringe, though. That is a bit cringe. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I thought most stores have like a two box policy. I know they did it in. No, they did it in Costco, like a two box limit.
Gentlemen, ever since the pandemic, the value of rare and vintage Pokemon cards has gotten astronomically high, unbelievably high. And the fact that mainstream creators were joining in only added fuel to the fire, especially considering people were holed up inside their homes with stimulus checks on frivolous things. Which donations? Remember the Among Us craze? A lot of donos back then. DoorDash. I was a DoorDash.
Yeah.
I remember I kept getting the same guy too, and I was just like,
well, to be fair.
just like text him. Dude, just give me your number. This essentially turned the card into stock investments.
Hi, friendo.
And with this became the rapid growth of Pokemon Scalpers. People who buy products with the explicit goal of selling them on secondary markets for a higher price. This can make enjoying the hobby difficult for a player who
I mean,
the game. Not only does it now become more difficult to buy new packs and box sets, but some
look, I got nothing against people who get the cards graded to sell them, because that's not really scalping. No, I wouldn't consider that scalping, to be honest. Scalping is people buying a whole like 20 boxes and selling them for almost like triple the price. That's what I consider scalpers. Yeah.
For raised price online because they become unavailable, thus justifying scalpers to continue scalping. Evil system. You go through, you see people dead sprinting through Target. All the stocks.
That's Costco.
Just because people are hoarding Pokemon cards.
That's Costco.
Gold. Then they
Jesus Christ.
There's probably a studio apartment in Burbank, California, just stacked with Pokemon cards. Just
Jesus.
Scalping cards online, dude. It disgusts me. Even recently, LEGO announced that official Pokemon sets are coming in 2026. And
oh no.
Already speculating that it'll be an absolute bloodbath.
That's Costco too.
In stores. And people seem to forget.
Why? I just don't understand. I don't know.
If adults can't get their hands on these products, what chance?
Jesus Christ, is it that bad?
The children. Who gives a fuck if the child can't have it, dude? You know, I say good. And if anything, if a child can't get it, they're like, yeah, I was going to get into it, but every adult around me was buying them, so I thought this is cringe, and I didn't get it. That's what I think.
It's a millennials game.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know who the.
Wait, did you get? Why would you get it? Why would you? Why would? I mean, let's be honest. That OG Charizard is worth a lot of money, and you got. I mean, it's cool that you got the guy who's saying the Pokemon songs to sign it, but like, you know, that is a collector's item in itself. That the OG Charizard card.
But especially when scalpers are programming bots to buy new products online seconds after they drop. It's like a streetwear scalpers or something like that, you know?
I did that with Magic cards on eBay.
Alright.
A little scalping bot, yeah.
Did it work well?
I bought like Shocklands for pretty cheap.
Nice. price. This animosity towards Pokemon scalpers is starting to reach new heights, and many fear that the hoops people must jump through to get their hands on new cards is deferring potential.
Hey, I actually freaking Charizard.
Someone's like, what is that?
The Charizard with it caked up. I actually have that. I actually have that. I actually have that. That card.
Things turned into an absolute shit show. In a recent viral clip, you can see a horde of people lined up behind a pile of boxes.
Oh.
151
Oh no, another 151.
This box set contains various packs with the original 151 Pokemon.
Damn.
High quality and valuable. Costco had to know that this was going to be a bloodbath, dude. I think the CEO was just like, good. That's an amaze. As soon as the pallet jack is pulled out by a Costco employee, the organized line quickly turns into an all-out frenzy as people.
Bro, this took like. Bro, this took like a whole box load of freaking Pokemon cards. Like, are you even? That's ridiculous.
Multiple boxes and stuff them into their carts. Some customers are pushed to the floor as passing customers lunge at them to grab boxes out of their hands. It's like the
What?
scene in Jingle All the
Gee,
Way. Also,
why?
Performative to bring it out on a pallet jack. Here I go. I hope nobody grabs it. Why make such a spectacle of it? Costco runs on a schedule. It's got to be 2 p.m. That's when the new trading card product goes out, okay? In another video, you can see an older man wrap himself around another customer to wrestle a box out of his hands, only to be violently elbowed in the face, but somehow the man still continues holding on for dear life. He's like, imagine getting your face caved
Like,
in, you're just like,
you're like, but is it really that deep to get the Pokemon cards? I mean, shit. Is it really that deep? I mean, I don't know if Scalpers is such a huge thing here. I don't think it's massive Scalpers. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind if people, again, I don't mind people who get their cards graded then sell them, because that's, if you're getting your cards graded, you want to sell them. So I have no against anybody getting their cards graded to sell. But like, because not that to me, that's not technically Scalpers. And Scalpers buying bulk, like Pokemon boxes in bulk. That's why I consider a scalper.
Charizard, help me now! Eventually, police had to be called to break up the giant brawl that ensued, but no arrests were made. Everyone's just like, to the victor goes the spoil.
But the guy's literally got assault. The guy just elbowed that dude in the face, though. Even though the guy who was grabbing is at fault.
But because of these encounters going viral online, Costco acted quickly by enforcing a purchase limit of 2 boxes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Started having employees and security nearby the products at all times to stop people from going crazy. I like how there has to be a guy with like a baton. He's just like, don't make me do this. Like threatening violence to the person. Hey, it's 2! It's like a little kid has 3 boxes. It's 2. Put it back. It got so bad that Costco employees were tasked with preloading shopping carts with the highest limit box sets allowed for purchase in order to prevent customers from throwing hands. There's like, it's already in there. Just walk to the checkout. Just take it and walk. The value you're getting on these boxes, it cannot be.
That's insane that they. That's insane. They had to preload the cards with Pokemon cards, so there wasn't a freaking punch up. Because stop a punch up. That's insane. Crazy.
What are the Japanese doing to fix this? All right, all these are American solutions. What are the Japanese doing to fix this? I mean, regardless of what rules are put into place, people are still getting in fights all around the world over their precious Pokemon cards. And this wasn't the first time that stores had to enforce new rules to prevent people from getting hurt by trading cards. It happened back in 2021 when Target had to temporarily put a stop to selling of trading cards after an intense fight broke out in the parking lot in Wisconsin. I don't know why. Almost every unruly video.
I just don't understand the whole fighting over Pokemon cards.
Like, there's a whole other breed of thing going on here. It's like watching Dumbledore drink that thing. He's like, he's like, no, I don't want to. That's what it's like having a Walmart be like, come here, buy these cards. I actually think Walmart stopped doing it too, though, because of the same reason.
A lot of shoplifting.
People at Walmart are like, oh, I don't care, just take it. What is it? I think the only thing they care about is guns and liquor. You put the captain back. You can take the Pokemon. I don't know what the hell that Japanese shit is. Take it. I will say that became a thing too. I remember in the past people would like lift up Walmart shelves because stuff had fallen back behind it, so it's just like in dust and dead debris and bugs. I'm like, oh, cool. It's like a set that came out 6 years ago or something. One man purchased some cards only to be shot by 4 other people that wanted to steal them from him. The man was assaulted by an entire group until he pulled out a gun, at which they fled the scene. The man who assaulted him were found and arrested on charges of battery, disorderly conduct, and
Is it really that deep though?
The battery assault or anything. It's just like, and you choked him. What the hell is this? I also love the signs that they put up. Yeah, sorry, because the world, everyone are apes in the world, we can't give you Japanese trading cards.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And during that same year, Walmart encountered the same problem. Because of fights breaking out between customers, they had to post signs announcing that they would be suspended due to, quote, inappropriate customer behavior and increased demand. But Costco isn't the only place that's seeing a recent uptick in Pokemon-fueled chaos. Let's take a look at the Pokemon vending machines. I don't know.
I actually seen these. I seen them. I seen these in Aussie. They have Pokemon card vending machines. Very cool. Very cool. Don't get me wrong. That very cool.
Right now, already in the video, we've talked about that. Since the pandemic, we're 5 years deep into Pokemon chaos, and they're just like, why don't we just make machines we just put around for people to get pissed off at and punch? It's made of metal and glass. I'm sure that's gonna be fine. Pokemon vending machines, cool.
They're cute.
Oh my God,
Very cool.
Why did Ash Ketchum or Professor Oak help design this? Misty didn't do shit. Or that creep Brock closing his eyes. He's like, I see you. Hello, princess. Stores around the world have started installing vending machines.
It's still cool.
Sell Pokemon packs, elite trainer boxes, sets, and more. If that means anything to you. Doesn't to me. Some believe that these can prevent unnecessary conflict compared to having piles of loose cards on shelves.
That's fair.
Always find a way. Scalpers would repeatedly visit these machines and clean out the entire stock. And in one instance, a woman spent over $1,000 emptying the vending machine despite kids waiting in line behind her to purchase just a single pack. She's like, sorry. And the problem was so bad that it eventually became acceptable to film and shame people for
But surely you can program the machine to only do a limited amount of purchases. Surely you can do that. Surely you can do it. You can stop people. We can stop that. Have a limited amount of purchases, and it knows it remembers the card you pay with. Too, so like you try to book, coming and buy more, it won't let you.
Which I do think.
Surely you can program the machine to do that.
Unloading an entire vending machine, because also even if it was food, I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. Anybody unloading a vending machine, I'm like, really? And of course, what would a Pokemon restock be without 2 adults getting into a heated altercation? In the San Francisco Bay Area, a man had been sitting in his car all morning till the 10 a.m. restock of the Pokemon vending machine in his local grocery store. When he entered the store, he saw that someone was already using the machine. By God, this angered him. Angered by this, he starts yelling about him waiting in his car was the same as him waiting in line. That doesn't make sense. I was outside, dude. He then pushes the man out of the way before proceeding to sprawl his arms and legs out to stop him from buying anything else. It is.
Dude, you're just a fucking loser at that stage. Dude, just let the guy get his cards, and you can buy the cards. I mean, just let the dude buy his Pokemon cards, then you can go to the vending machine. What is wrong with you? At this stage, you're just a fucking loser. Dude's just a fucking loser.
Which I do think that we should maybe start cataloging. Cringe clip nominee of the year, and the cringiest clip goes to man sprawling out.
Look at this dude. This dude's just a fucking loser. I mean, I like Pokemon cards, but not to the extent where I'm going to push a guy away from a fucking vending machine just to get Pokemon cards. That shit is just that is cringe as shit.
Pokemon vending machine. Just want to put this out there. The aggressor here is an Eagles fan. Philadelphia Eagles. Kill yourself. Eventually, staff had to intervene and tell him to calm down. After failing to do so, he was ultimately arrested. And the victim of this altercation noted that the man started pretending to be hurt when the cops arrived, despite no punches or anything physical being thrown.
I hate people like
What? But
Well, I love it when it's old women. My favorite thing when they're like, ow! And it's on camera. They're like, what are you doing? You hate me! You talking about that?
Jesus Christ.
It's like my favorite. If I was an old cranky bitch, I'd do the exact same thing. I'd be like, my head, I'm bleeding! no matter what wrongs me, it can be something super small. I'm dropping to the ground. I'm telling everybody that you hit me. That's what I'm doing.
That's.
I might even start just incorporating that into my own life. But as confrontations like this keep happening more frequently, these stores were also pushed to enforce purchase limits on these vending machines.
So they should.
Loitering no longer allowed near these machines, but machines began putting pauses on purchasing their available inventory throughout the day to push scalpers to get impatient and give up. The guy who's
Fair enough.
7 hours, you think he's not going to just wait? And in Target, they're I'm just going to go to Pizza Hut because there's a Pizza Hut in Target. I'm getting tired of going to Starbucks and Target. If you watched our last video about trading card game community, you may be convinced that it's exclusively composed of...
To be fair, when I was in the States, there was actually a pizza and a Starbucks, and the Target I went to, it was a pizza and a Starbucks, actually right next to each other. It was kind of crazy. Also, there was one when I went to a Walmart, and it had a Subway that sold pizza. I'm like, I thought interesting. Subway selling full on pizza. I'm like, I thought interesting. That's not really healthy, is it? Like Subway is known for the healthy alternative, but they're selling pizza that's not healthy. It was very odd.
People.
It was very odd.
It's not always the case. Coop's Collection is a content creator that streams himself running a Pokemon card vendor. In a recent video, a customer approached him at a convention and hands him a binder filled with various holographic Pokemon cards and encourages to give it to someone for free. Later, a young boy approached the vendor with his father. His father explains that he's new to collecting and was curious about it, so Coop surprised him by giving him the binder.
Oh, definitely didn't have a camera set up.
I see everything now and I'm just like, yeah, right. Oh yeah, convenient, dude. I want to believe, but my putrid, small, fat heart won't let me have anything nice. Like, hand it to him and it's just like...
Jesus Christ.
That's in my
Jesus.
mind.
That'll be tragic if that was the thing.
This guy's got a heart of gold.
This guy does have a heart of gold. I'm going to choose to believe that he has a heart of gold. Please. Have a heart of gold. Anyway, so yeah, I forgot there's more to this story about this stupid thing. The stranger next to him even joins in by handing him one of his most valuable graded cards. Whatever, who gives a fuck? The kid got some free cards. He's gonna get rid of them as soon as he finds out what pussy is. But we can also talk about how the Pokemon community...
I mean, getting a graded card is kind of sick. Getting a graded card is kind of sick though, because getting graded cards cost. Thing is, graded cards also cost money too. I think it's like $100 to $200 to get your cards graded. It's not cheap. I'm definitely not cheap.
He saved a dying puppy. Is this video wholesome progress now? This feels... In 2021, an 8-year-old child from Virginia named Bryson discovered that his 4-month-old black lab puppy named Bruce was diagnosed with parvo, which is like puppy cancer. Parvo is a contagious virus that, if left untreated, has an incredibly high mortality rate in puppers. And from that day, they brought Bruce home. The two of them were inseparable. He was incredibly distraught to see that Bruce was losing lots of weight. And this feeling became worse when he realized that his family could not afford the thousands of dollars it would take to treat the dog. In tears, he told his mom this, and I quote, this is the direct quote.
I don't want Bruce to die. I'm gonna pray that he don't die. What is that quote?
This is a hard-hitting journalism. People come to this story.
I'm gonna pray that he don't die. Bruce, don't go. Take off your angel wings, Bruce. Don't fly away yet.
But soon after, the little boy decided to take action. Came home from school with paper advertisements he made for a Pokemon yard sale. He hoped he could sell his Pokemon collection, which his mom referred to as his most prized possession, to raise enough money for the treatment.
That is so chased by a highway.
Literally by a highway, like, please stop so my dog doesn't fly to heaven. He don't die. Dog, he don't die. I hate that this is tugging on my heartstrings too. I feel so bad for this kid. Some of his neighbors paid him a visit and purchased some cards. Like his neighbors are just like, what is it? I can give you $3, kid. All right. Say thank you. That's not enough to clip his wings so he doesn't fly to heaven. Like, all right. But he was not making much money early on.
No.
When it was discovered why he was just trying to raise money, the news started to spread throughout town. His
That's
mother started
sweet.
advertising the stand on Facebook as well, which brought tons of new people over. Friends then helped her set up a GoFundMe page, which quickly raised over $28,000. Touched by Bryson's willingness to give up his favorite things in order to save his dog, people started donating their own Pokemon collections to help him free of charge so he could keep it going. I mean, that's just...
That's what...
That's how I... That's what my...
Jesus.
Look how skinny he is. He just has flanged ribs. It's like really normal in puppies. You can see his bone. I don't want him to leave. Like the dad's just like...
Oh my god. That's terrible. That's so terrible. That's so terrible. If that was the case. I hope it's not, but like, god, that's horrible if that's the case.
Fargo. It's like as little as that. Fargo. And at one point, employees working for Pokemon Co. even sent him rare packs over hearing about the story. Awesome. And in the end, Bruce was able to be treated and is in good health. Leftover money was used to help several other families who struggled to afford health care for their dogs. Because this diseased dog
Jesus.
My dog's done. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the vet in town are like, I don't know why they gave this. There must be something in the water for these pups.
Jesus.
Coach just like, what happened? Here's 2 packs. What, you can't pay for the surgery? Like, wouldn't it not have been cool if Pokemon stepped in and they were like, we'll pay for the dog surgery? All right, though, enough positivity. That was heartwarming.
That's cute.
Let's get
That's
back
cute.
to the buck and talk about how Pokemon collecting can go horribly, horribly wrong. Starting with
Is this Creepcast? No.
you know, we have to just bring down the mood a little bit, right? All filtered through Nick.
This is
character of the person
I'm watching Papa Me do about Pokemon Scalpers.
$100,000 in debt for Pokemon cards?
Wait, why would you spend that much? Why would you spend that much on Pokemon cards? Why would you spend $1,000 on Pokemon cards? That's just insane.
What?
70K of it was paid off, but since then he's racked up another 27K since December.
Imagine
Damn.
through 70,000 in debt. When he's
70,000 worth of debt because you bought Pokemon cards? Jesus Christ. Man was playing gacha, playing freaking like real life gacha, but like wasn't getting the hits.
I gotta talk to you about something. We got 27,000 more to pay off.
thank God you're so good at sex. You're literally perfect in every other way except Pokemon cards.
Jesus Christ.
Think about these cards. Our industry.
Jesus Christ.
About these cards. It's just all Japanese. No one is-
Jesus Christ.
For him to not have the ability to buy anymore. How can I get rid of what he already has? What can I do to physically stop him from buying anymore?
I would say, like, the obvious salute, leave. Leave this person.
Yes.
The segment is now me just responding to the Reddit post. I'm going to give you the solution. Right answers only. Leave this person. If you
Yes.
have to physically say, how can I physically stop him? Because then you're going to people be like, put cyanide in his drink.
Are there any Pokemon forums I could join where I name him and tell him not to sell him anymore?
I like how the idea was like, who are you? My name is Brock. Dude, we can't. Dude, you got cut off, dude. You're cut off. I'm sorry.
That was 11 days ago.
That post was 11 days ago. The 100th.
11 days ago?
Single pack triggered my gambling addiction. A friend of mine collects Pokemon cards. He let me rip one. I got hooked instantly. I started buying packs and collecting cards. Told myself it wasn't gambling. It was okay.
Dude, just don't buy. Just buy what you can buy. I mean, again, you don't have to. I mean, a freaking a box of Pokemon cards is like $200. Like, don't spend what you can't afford. Like, Jesus Christ, just buy the individual packs if you have to. Like, individual packs is like $8. Maybe 12 at the most. Jesus Christ.
Something of value. I started with just a few packs here and there, but quickly turned into booster boxes and elite trainer boxes. I was spending around €300.
Why would you buy the Elite Trainer boxes? They're crap. It's all crap.
Aspect of it. There's something very satisfying opening a crack in packs, as they say. That's what they say in the TCG community, cracking. It is like gambling addiction. Because I think it's the same thing as people who are addicted to slots. All the numbers, or like the sounds and all that stuff. Even just the crinkling of the packaging and the hopeful opportunity that there's something in there. I've said this before on our Magic channel. If you're going to get into actually collecting, you don't have to buy packs. Just buy the singles. Even if you're like, oh, I don't know, this card's $200. I feel so weird, $200. And then you find out that you just spent $2,000 trying to open it in packs. Just pick up the card that you like, save up for the card that you want, and just hold in your collection, and then let it accrue value that way. Hunter's hack.
I tried selling the valuable cards I pulled to fund new packs, but I lost a lot of money doing this. Things spiraled out of control. Today, I opened all the Prismatic Evolution booster packs that I ordered 80 plus. But
Why?
I found myself chasing my losses in online casinos. I lost over 1,000 euros in an hour. That's when it hit me. I had relapsed badly without even realizing it. I seriously need help to stay away from gambling, or I think it's going to ruin my life completely. I'm 25 now, and I really don't want to relapse again.
It's not.
Much you're taking the piss out of a guy who's like genuinely asking for help, like it's like an actual tragic story. You need to go to gambling addiction therapy, gambling addiction therapy, whatever, or go to Vegas and try to hit it big. Every great.
Once again, don't spend what you can't afford. Just gonna put that out there, especially Pokemon cards, and also like any sorts of, any sorts of gambling. Don't spend what you can't afford.
Great gambler doesn't stop. You're always one bet away from changing it all around.
Open up some more prismatic packs. You might open the God
Prismatic packs, start to get open a couple more credit cards. You know, it's good to have debt.
My 5-year-old son just got scammed at a library Pokemon card event. So my wife took my son to a Pokemon card event at the local library.
Oh no.
After work, I see him, and he's so incredibly excited at all of the new cards he traded for.
That's nice.
My heart sank when I saw Rainbow Charizard and Gold Ho-Hos. They were all fake.
They were all fake.
Damn.
Son, you got fleeced.
The older kids completely cleaned them out.
Damn.
30 EX or VV star cards, and they're all gone, replaced by a bunch of fakes. It's not even about the money. They were the very first cards that we pulled together.
Oh, that's a sad way to end it. You know what, dude? These are the learning moments, dude. In life, you get
Yeah. Yeah. People are just assholes. People are just assholes. Yeah. Yeah, people are just assholes. Like that. I actually feel bad for that kid. People are just assholes. They take advantage of young kids because they don't understand. They don't understand their Pokemon. The whole thing of fake Pokemon cards. It's actually quite sad.
Happened with me with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, definitely. Same. Yeah, the amount of fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards I didn't give a shit, though. I was
No.
like, sick. I don't think I really understood. I'm like, this is worth money. I think I was just more like, yeah, Obelisk the Tormentor. I got the it's a raw Slifer, my boy Obelisk. You're just like, all right, sleeve him up. I remember one time I think I cried in school trying to trick a guy. He's like, all your stuff is fake. I'm like, no, I want this Buster Blader. All right, who wouldn't want that? I cried. I was like, please. I was young. I was like,
Yeah, actually took. I mean, I think it's all fuck Yu-Gi-Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, I literally got scammed when I was younger because I entered because I think we're going to Armageddon. Is our con in New Zealand, and I ended up I was entering the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament because I was actually very good at the Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Actually, very good at Yu-Gi-Oh. Very good at Yu-Gi-Oh, and me not knowing there's fake cards out of there in Yu-Gi-Oh, I was talking to this guy, and this guy trades me blue what was it? It was what was it? Not Buster Blader, but like God, what was the card called? It was a ritual card. It was like Yugi's ritual card, like Buster, something like that. It was Yugi had it. It was like a dude. It was like a dude with armor with a sword. Can't remember the guy what the name is. And I literally traded that and the ritual card for my Blue Eyes White Dragon. What was real because I spent $50 on that card. I spent physical money, $50 for a real great a real Blue Eyes White Dragon card, and that was like my prize position in my deck at the time, and I traded it because I thought I wanted that I wanted that card ever since I watched the anime, and I got to the tournament and I got disqualified because I used those two cards that literally I got banned from the tournament because I used fake cards in the tournament, and I never did, and that killed me. And I realized I learned a lesson that don't trade with random people at cons, or especially older people you don't know, because they'll fuck you in the ass. There was a story where I lost a Yu-Gi-Oh! I lost a Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle and lost my freaking my wing. What was it? The skull. Oh, what's his name? Skull something. Yeah, I lost my Black Skull Dragon. I remember that. I lost my Black Skull Dragon card. That was my, again, one of my rarest cards at the time.
Dude, I'm kidding. All right, let's write it.
God, I wonder if I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh deck somewhere.
Guess what, dude? Shit happens. All right. Oh, look at my boy. Those are the first packs he opened. I think it's gonna be all right. How about you go play catch with him? How does that sound? No packs. Let's talk about the Melbourne card theft crisis. Store owners across Melbourne are living in fear after a string of robberies early this year, targeting various collectible shops. In a recent particularly gruesome
that's
sad.
sad.
Robbers made out with over $100,000 worth of Pokemon cards. That's insane to just think.
That's a sad.
Weird to just be like, I'm gonna leave this here. Put it in a vault, dude. Treat the shit like Hellsberg diamonds or something. Goddamn. The same occurred over at Blacklist Cards weeks prior, which lost over $20,000 of Pokemon cards.
That's sad.
Only being open for about a month.
That's actually fucking sad.
The owner is unsure if he should keep the place running. No. Hunter tip, no. One card store owner admits that they've had trouble sleeping at night, often waking up in a panic to go check and see if security cameras were triggered overnight. Other stores have considered closing up shop to lay low or perhaps just halt the sale of Pokemon cards altogether. There have been 16 card store robberies within the past 8 months. It is believed that these recent events are all connected in the same way. For now, investigation.
That's
16 and 8.
That's kind of sad though.
Like I would not leave them in the glass case. I couldn't. It would make me disgusted to be like somebody can just throw a rock through the window and take everything. Big ass security guard sleeping in there. There's like a tiny bed. He sleeps in the middle room, whatever, and you have to like tiptoe in.
I guess what do they do though? Unless they they put all the cards out during the day, then before closing, put them all in like a lockable vault or something. Like a lockable storage wardrobe, so like they're all in one secured place. I don't know. It's a hard one in that respect.
You wake him up and he has like a giant ogre club. That's what I would do. Breaks all the cases, ruins everything. At least nothing got stolen. While terrifying, at least these robbers occurred when innocent people were out of the store, right? Some people, however, are not as lucky. Let's talk about the $70,000 Pokemon card heist. A card shop in Osaka, Japan. We've been there. Sorry, I just got excited. Was hit by a group of thieves dressed in dark shirts and sunglasses who hoped to steal some valuable Pokemon cards. They had broken into the store at 3:30 a.m. Demonic witching hour. Surprised to see that 2 employees were still closing up for the night. In response, the thieves threatened them with knives as they tied them up. While some people are well versed in Pokemon TCG and know exactly what constitutes a valuable card, others are absolutely clueless and just see Pokemon card collecting as like a payday. The thieves began a frantic discussion with the tied up employees, asking for advice on what cards they should steal.
Oh my god.
Scared for their lives, they both started helping them pick the best cards. Pick the worst ones. Okay, you got Eevee. They ended up leaving the store with $70,000 worth in valuable cards.
So you literally just help them steal from your store, like the valuable cards from your store. That's kind of stupid. I mean, they didn't know shit, so you can just tell them, yeah, pick up all these really good cards, and then they're worth like $1. Like, you could have just done that, but no, you said, oh, you. I guess they were scared because they were being threatened by a knife, but like, you could just lied.
Was the employees' phones and wallets. Oh shit.
No.
Luckily, nobody was injured. Sadly, an investigation has not yet led to any arrest. I like how you can just go into a Japanese store, like any store, and just be like, I'm just gonna rob this. On the topic of Pokemon robberies, you'd be surprised to find out that these thefts are peanuts compared to one of the most notable Pokemon heists. Let's talk about the biggest Pokemon robbery of all time. Photos had surfaced online alleging that one or more employees involved in printing cards for the Pokemon Company may be stealing rare Fusion Strike cards off a line and selling them to local card stores to make massive profit. The image showcased a ludicrous amount of incredible, valuable cards. Yeah, I know. There's some people who are like this. Oh, sorry, fellas. Close your gobs and listen up. Trading Card World, one of the local stores that the thief was attempting to sell to, refused to do business with him, assuming that anyone with a collection like this either stealing them or printing counterfeits. In an attempt to prove their legitimacy, the thief admitted to working for Pokemon Card Printing Company, and the shop worker immediately reported him to the Pokemon Company.
Damn.
Oopsie daisy there. An investigation began, and it was quickly discovered who the thief was. Supposedly, the man was put into police custody soon after, but much of the
you just outed yourself.
confidential. Many people
Bro just literally outed himself for being outed himself.
could have very likely made off with over $300,000 if he had just been patient and sold the car.
He just outed himself.
Why would we do that? Get that money now. It's called quick cash. Which to anyone that is looking at Pokemon cards.
Also, why would you if you had that as a rare collection? Why would you go to Pokemon like Pokemon like card shops? Because they're gonna dob you in. Most card shops will dob you in anyway. With a collection like that, you might as well sell them online. Like most people who look online don't know much about that sort of shit anyway. You might as well sell them online. You probably would have made more money.
To make a pretty penny, just know that it's no different from buying stocks or gambling, except it's probably way worse and not as profitable. Honestly, I feel like if you have a good run, you can do more gambling. If you play the stock market, also, by the way, you have to play that for your whole life.
Let's go gambling.
Into it and just be like, I'm not even gonna look at it. So it's not like you're just like, ooh, my returns every week. That's not how the stock market works. But there's always a risk, so don't fall for the hype and end up getting burned. Although it's easy to relate to the idea of wanting to make a quick payday, there's
Gambling.
so unsettling about using a family-friendly card game to do it. It just feels odd. It feels even more manipulative than a guy like doing card tricks on the street or like like street games. You know, if you're rushing to stores and clearing out entire stocks to the point where children can't even enjoy buying a new pack here and there, you know you've lost the plot. You know that you're kind of a piece of shit. If you are running in a tournament to get stocks of cards, reevaluate.
It's kind of cringe.
Which dragons?
It kind of cringe. I'm gonna be honest.
Here playing soon, and let me tell you, it's going to be very crazy. Also, we have the Meaty Magic channel that has a lot of very funny things.
I don't think I've ever played Magic.
Today, have fun collecting Pokemon cards and get your boxing gloves ready. Good luck out there, friends. We'll see you next time.
Very cool. Very cool.